Before I even get into the video, I'm probably going to end up uploading this anyway, but there's my downstairs neighbor's getting some things done on his bathroom, so forgive the sounds in the background. But I actually recorded this video yesterday, but I wanted to just remake it because I ended up kind of like going off on a tangent, so I'm going to stay a little bit more in focus this time. But I wanted to talk to the fellas out there, and I guess even the women too. It doesn't happen as often, but it definitely does happen. Being in the friend zone. Now, this is something that I see a lot of guys talking about, a lot of guys complaining about. Now, let me just say this, not to brag or not to whatever, but me personally, I never get in the friend zone. Never. Hold on, let me set this up so you guys, yeah, that's a little bit better right there. But I never get in the friend zone. Now, it's not because I'm just so attractive or I'm so sexually blessed or, I have such a great conversation, I'm so funny. It's not any of those things. It does decrease the amount of girls that want to just be friends with me, yeah, sure. But there's still an innumerable amount of girls who I'm just not their cup of tea, whether physically or emotionally, whatever. But the reason why I can completely avoid the friend zone is for one reason and one reason only. It's because I refuse to be put in the friend zone. I see a lot of you different guys out there, you complain, you want to bitch and moan about girls putting good guys in the friend zone. Well, they only fuck with the bad guys and, the good niggas and woo, 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 which I can go in more in depth on that in another video, but it's not on the girl. It's not on your woman. It's not on the bitch. It's on you. Because at the end of the day, you choose who you talk to. You choose who you befriend. You choose who you have sex with. And if you walk up to a girl, whether or not you met her at the mall, whether or not you met her at the club, at school, at work, whatever, you must make it known what your intentions are. And if your intentions are only to fuck, or your intentions are to find a girlfriend, perhaps find a wife, or a fuck buddy, whatever the kind of relationship you want to have, if you know for a fact that you want to be more than friends with this woman, then it's on you if y'all end up just being friends. Because there's been plenty of girls I've tried to fuck with, and they just weren't feeling me. And when I see that they're just not feeling me, I'm not fucking with them anymore. Now, there are female friends that I have, but but there's only about 3 or 4, and out of those 3 or 4, I went into it not wanting to fuck. You know what I'm saying? But for the girls that I actually wanted to fuck, I was attracted to and wanted to fuck, is either my way or the highway. I'm not going to settle for a friendship. So what you really need to start doing is introspecting and looking at your own approach. And like I was saying in my previous video, you guys aren't direct enough. You know what I'm saying? You want to come in and you ain't got no game. I'm going to give it to y'all real. You ain't got no goddamn game. You're boring, and for whatever reason, you're scared to, just embrace your sexuality, man. If you want to fuck that motherfucking girl, tell her you want to fuck her. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you got to tell her the very first time y'all are ever talking, you walk up to her, hey, baby, what's your name? I'm woo, woo, woo. I'm trying to fuck. I mean, shit, honestly, that sounds crazy, but I've done shit like that before because I'm a firm believer, or I'm a knower. It's not a belief. I know that if a woman is attracted to you enough, she'll just go ahead and fuck you. You really think if a girl got approached by motherfucking Trey Songz or Brad Pitt or some of these guys, he'd have said, hey, bitch, I'm trying to fuck. They not gonna fuck? Come on now, let's be realistic. But what I'm saying is that you don't go 2, 3, 4 months and then talking about, yeah, well, I like you. I like you. And you wonder why she don't want to be nothing but friends for you. She didn't lead you on, you led yourself on because you didn't have the goddamn gall to actually tell her your true feelings. You know what I'm saying? You tried to come in with that, like I was just saying in that last video, you tried to come in with that backdoor sneaky shit. That's bullshit, man. So I'm saying all this to say you need to look, all the fellas out there, and like I said, even the women, because there's some women who, hell, I've friend-zoned women before. There's been plenty of girls I've friend-zoned. But I'll tell you this, a lot of girls, I'll tell them, hey, man, I'm not really into having female friends, so if you're not cool, or, it's probably best you just don't even talk to me. I've told that to a lot of girls. And I know a lot of guys wish girls would say that, hey, like, I'm not interested, I only want friends or whatever, woo, 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 woo. But, you know, at the end of the day, man, it falls back on you. Because if you've gone 2, 3, 4 weeks and this girl ain't showing that she liked you yet, because me, man, I'm starting to kind of fall back after about a week. You know what I'm saying? If I've called you like 3, 4 times, maybe we've met up already and shit like that, and you haven't started liking me, hey, you might start liking me 2 months from now, but I'm not gonna find out. Or if I do, you know, you way on the back burner. I'm not putting that much attention and energy into you, man, because there's a lot more girls out here. So don't be worried about the friend zone. And if you find yourself in a friend zone with a girl, it's gonna be hard to get up out of it because she knows you. If you've been in the friend zone for 6 months and she don't fucking like you, she's probably never gonna like you. She knows you, you know what I'm saying? And she's just not attracted to who you are. So unless you just completely do a full 180, you know, I would just recommend you go up to her motherfucking ass and you tell her, look, I'm trying to fuck. You know what I'm saying? Or I want you to be my girlfriend. I want you to do this. I want to do that. And, you know, I'm not really interested in being friends anymore. And then you've given the bitch an ultimatum. When you give her motherfucking ass an ultimatum, and you really need to be doing this way before it ever gets to this point, but when you give her an ultimatum, you give her the ultimate choice. And it's either, like I said, my way or the highway. Fuck with me or don't fuck with me. But we're not going to do this middle ground shit. You know what I'm saying? That's for losers, man. And y'all aren't losers. A lot of y'all watching this aren't losers. You don't have to be losers. You just don't know any better. So you can avoid the friend zone, man. Just don't even let it get to that point. And if it's already gotten to that point, you tell her ass, look, I like you. I'm trying to fuck with you. What's up? But we're not going to do this friendship shit anymore. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to try to, I'm not going to act like your friend in hopes that one day you'll like me. And you know, man, that's some devaluing shit anyway. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to fucking be the guy that she only fucks with after fucking, you know, 5, 6 other guys she done went through, and you're just a motherfucker on the back burner, man. Don't devalue yourself like that anyway. But I appreciate you guys watching, man. Peace.